If a cell phone goes off during the performance, it will be confiscated and sold on eBay. And now, enjoy the show.
And giblets later. I'd like to tell the folks about our show. And I'm talking about the music of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Now, you know, there's a terrific Broadway musical that tells a story really well called Jersey Boys. You know Jersey? Yeah. Well, tonight we want to know a little bit about who we are, so we'd like to introduce ourselves. Introduce ourselves to the audience. Never mind, I'll start. I'm George.
Paul, John, Ringo.
Come on, guys, wrong group.
Okay. Diana, Mary, Florence.
Will you guys stop?
In the name of love.
All right, do you even know who Diana, Mary, and Florence are? Who said the Andrews sisters? No, it's the Supremes. Actually, my name really is George, but then on the end, we have Corey, Drew, and Kevin. See, we just want to have some fun tonight and pay tribute to these guys. And I think it's going to be informative as well. For instance, did you know that we're not always called the Four Seasons? They used to be known as the Four Lovers when they changed their name to the Four Seasons. Their first #1 hit was named after a girl.
Oh, I know. Barbara Ann.
No.
Peggy Sue.
No.
Maybelline.
No. They know she is. The Four Seasons quickly follows Sherry with another #1 hit, Big Girls Don't Cry.
That's just not true.
Yes, it is, Drew. That was their next #1 hit.
Oh no, I believe that. It's not true that big girls don't cry. Because you should have seen my Aunt Mildred watching the final scene of the movie Free Willy. And she was a big girl.
Yes, Drew, I'm sure your Aunt Mildred is fascinating, but I'd really like to keep the subject focused on Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Besides, you sing the song so great.
Okay, I'll sing it, but I won't believe it.
Most of the Four Seasons hits were written by Bob Crew and one of the group's members, Bob Gaudio.
Yeah. I think both of those guys dated my Aunt Mildred. I'm serious, not only was she the inspiration behind Big Girls Don't Cry, but I think she also inspired this next hit.
How so?
Well, she was a big girl who
Walks like a man.
The Four Seasons had a lot of success using names as well, including you take it home, you play it, and then you turn it over, play the flip side.
Hey, George, what's a 45? No, I'm serious, what's a 45?
Come on, Drew.
Well, how am I supposed to know these things? I'm only pushing 20.
Yeah, he's pushed it all the way to 32. All right, Drew, back in the olden days, there was a little vinyl disc called a record.
It was a little bigger than a CD. Went on something called a turntable, went round and round. You put a needle on the record, and voila, music.
I saw something like that on the Flintstones.
Come on, Drew, I'm not that old. You're making me feel like George Burns.
Who's George Burns?
I'm not talking to you anymore. Look, the point I'm trying to make is the Four Seasons recorded a really beautiful song, and they used it as the flip side to Ragdoll. But it didn't become a hit until 3 years later when it was recorded by a group from England called the Tremolos.
Hey, my Aunt Joyce and Uncle Butch loved the Tremolos. You know, I bet they had every single one of their albums.
Corey, I want to stop you right there.
Well, I haven't said anything for a while.
Yeah, I know. There could be no better introduction to a song called Silence is Golden.
Oh, don't it hurt deep inside to see someone, something hurt? Oh, don't it pain to see someone cry? Oh, especially when someone is hurt. Silence is golden.
Hey George, I've been thinking.
And here we go.
You know, earlier Drew got to tell a story about his aunt, and well, let's be honest, you get to do all the talking. Now, I know you're going to give me a hard time about this, but I'm going to tell a story right now about my Aunt Joyce and Uncle Butch.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. My Aunt Joyce told me that a time she said to Uncle Butch, "Sweetie, the washing machine hasn't been working right. I was hoping maybe you could take a look at it for me." He said, "Hello? Do I look like I have Mr. Maytag written on my forehead? Find somebody else to fix it. I'm going to go play golf." She said, "Sweetie, I'm sorry, G, you know, I hate to ask, but I think the air in my tires is getting a little low. I was hoping you could take a look at that for me." He said, "Hello? Do I look like I have Mr. Goodyear written on my forehead? I'm going to go play golf. Find somebody else to fix it." Later that day, he came home from playing golf. And then Joy said, "Sweetie, you know that nice Mr. Jenkins from down the block? Well, he came over while you were out, and he fixed the washing machine, and he put air in my tires, and he didn't charge me a thing. He said I could either bake him a cake or go upstairs and get friendly with him." Uncle Butch said, "Well, what kind of cake did you bake him, dear?" She said, "Hello? Do I look like I have Betty Crocker written on my forehead?"
You know, George, not a lot of people realize that Frankie Valli sang the title song of the movie
Yeah,
Grease.
they also may not realize Frankie's backup singers on that song were the Bee Gees. In fact, Grease was the biggest solo hit of Frankie Valli's career.
Here's another little Frankie fact. In 1973, Frankie recorded another solo number that almost didn't get released. He took the song to his record company and they said, this song is never gonna make it, and they wouldn't put it out.
And well, Frankie believed in this record so much that he actually left that record company and he took the song to another label. I know you're going to recognize this song. Here's Kevin to sing the Frankie Valli classic that almost never was. Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. Lightning striking again. Does anybody remember who sang that? Lou Christie, very good.
But probably the most popular Four Seasons tribute came in 1983 when Billy Joel recorded Uptown Girl.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, me too, me too. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go uptown.
Corey. That's downtown.
Apparently. Who sang Downtown?
Tell them who sang downtown. Petula Clark.
Petula Clark, what did Petula Clark have to do with the Four Seasons?
I didn't say she had anything to do with it. No, you were singing that song, but I was talking about. All right, folks, look. When you hear this song now, it becomes obvious Billy Joel wrote Uptown Girl as his tribute to the sound of the Four Seasons.
Hey, after that, can we sing Downtown?
No. 1967, Frankie Valli had his first big hit as a solo artist. Now, he was still recording and touring with the Four Seasons, and it's a testament to the guys' affection and respect for each other. That when Frankie would sing his big solo in concert, the other guys would stand quietly, focus, and let Frankie have his moment.
That's right. And that's exactly the way that we feel about each other. Right, guys? Right, guys?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Guys, so right now, we're going to take a break from all the dancing around and just feature Corey singing Frankie's monster hit of 1967, Can't Take My Eyes Off You.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
We had the best time today. We've done just about every big hit of the Four Seasons.
Hey, George. What season am I?
Sorry, what?
Well, of the Four Seasons, which season am I?
No, Corey, that was just the name of the group. They weren't each really a season.
Why not? Seems kind of silly to call a group the Four Seasons if they weren't each really a season.
No, that was just their name. The truth is they were named after a bowling alley called the Four Seasons that was in New Jersey. Yeah, they wanted to perform at this bowling alley, and when it didn't work out, they figured they might as well get something out of the deal, so they took the name of the bowling alley. That's how they became the Four Seasons. It had nothing to do with each of them being a season.
Well, I think they should have made each of them a season. I like the idea of being a
Sure,
season.
you like that idea.
I got lots of ideas for your
No, you know,
I take you seriously.
Autumn.
What?
Autumn. You're in autumn.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1990.
I feel more like a spring.
It doesn't matter, it was just a name.
You know, Corey does have a point.
Whose side are you on?
Yours. As long as I get to be summer.
There are no seasons. We are not really doing the 4 seasons.
Well, then whose songs have we been doing? Is not what I have to figure out.
Excuse me, when did we become Abbott and Costello?
Who were Abbott and Costello?
You know, hey, Abbott.
The 4 seasons was just the name of the group. No one took it literally.
But why not? There were 4 different guys. Why weren't there 4 different seasons?
Because they lived in Florida, Rose.
Thank you for being a friend. Oh, come on, you know Rose from the Golden Girls?
Who were the Golden Girls?
Wait a minute. Now I get it. They didn't have 4 seasons because they lived in Florida. Well, that makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1990, I forget what happened in 1990. In 1990, the 4 seasons were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
And their well-deserved honor was imagine a career that spanned over 60 years and produced 27 top 20 hits.
That's right, and just when you think you've heard them all, we're gonna do some more for ya!
You have been really terrific. I wasn't expecting so much energy at the end of the cruise. We just joined you in Nassau, and we get off in Cozumel, so this is our only night. We came in from Vegas, our only night to perform for you. And so I'm so glad you came. And if you have friends who didn't see the show, we have another one at 9:15, so tell them to come back. And I want this man at every show. This laugh. You've seen the show before. I know that. I know that laugh. It's like the best laugh ever. I know. It really has been fun, and I also want to take a moment because because we're not on the ship all the time, we're only on for a couple of days. We don't get a chance to work with these people hardly at all. So please give a big round of applause for the amazing technicians, Sebastian, Ben on lights, the wonderful people backstage. And the biggest round of applause for an orchestra that learned the show today in 1 hour. The amazing Radiance of the Seas Orchestra. Let's go again. I'm curious, is anybody on Facebook? Well, for both of you, you can find Nova Tonight on Facebook. You can like us, or you can follow us on Instagram. Or if you never want to know when we're performing anywhere in the world, because we just finished a U.S. city tour. We're going back to Australia for our 6th tour in the fall. And we're doing a lot of different Royal Caribbean ships in between. Check out the website. All of the dates are on the website. And I want you to remember the name. It's ohwhatanighttribute.com. That's ohwhatanighttribute.com. And make sure you put the word tribute. Because if you just go to ohwhatanightcom, I don't know where you'll end up.
I do.